Welcome back to another video, guys. I'm TheHitBrainiac, and today we're going to be checking out and comparing some 4K HQ footage and some 8K footage. I just wanted to see. I know there's going to be differences on both, but I just wanted to see for myself if I could tell. You know what I'm saying? If it's very, very visible. Because I really want to keep this camera. I think it's a great camera. It does great things, especially for the price. And I think it's definitely worth it to give it a try and just see how far we can push it again. And it's early. We never know what kind of upgrades can come in. Worst thing happens, we get rid of it, and then we find out that damn, the Ace, because the A7 may not be as good as you specs are one thing, when you use it is another thing. But even though I haven't heard one person say it's been a bad use, still it doesn't shoot everything this camera does. That one can do. It's just that this can do it more. That's why it's so hard to really consider it, even with its limitations. But anyways, man, let's check this out. So this first scene here, man, we just went to the kitchen and we let me try to bring this a little closer here. On this scene here, we just basically are in the kitchen. Nothing crazy. I just took one scene of her. Let me go to the color tab. I just took one scene of her, just her sitting there, my daughter sitting there. What all of that? Okay, is this the raw file? So this take right here. This particular take is the 4K 160, and yeah, man. I mean, that looks good. I definitely look. This is the raw. I haven't even added color or anything like that, but just looking at it, it looks good. I mean, on the big monitor, it looks very crisp. I mean, it's clean. Let me compare it, because this is raw. Go back to the clip. Like, ooh, I can really tell. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, it's not even close. Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. It's not even close. It's like night and day. It's night and day. Same exact settings. They were both set to the same exact settings. It looks good, don't get me wrong. It looks great. It looks good, but wow. It's like night and day. There's so much detail, and that's in C-Log 2. Let me see what C-Log 3 looks like. C-Log 3 looks more like even the log profiles look different. Wow, because I can increase the exposure. I need this raw in my life, bro. I need it. Wow. And then just being able to adjust that, like that's hard to, it's hard to go back after you've experienced something like that. That's like night and day. Here's another take I did, 4K 1. Oh God, it's like night and day. It's night and day. It's night and day. That's not going. I'm gonna return that Ninja, man. That was just expensive, bro. That was expensive. It doesn't make sense. I'm gonna keep shooting. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I prefer what I'm doing. Even it is what it is. We're just gonna have to set up for multiple smoke breaks or water breaks or whatever breaks in between. We're gonna have to just do that, man. You know what I mean? Now, for certain projects that time is of the essence, where there's no like weddings and stuff like that, we're just gonna have to make it work. We're gonna have to take a backup camera. You feel me? But what I'm seeing right now on the computer, bro, it's like night and day. You can't even compare. It's not comparable. I'm gonna see if I can render these out and give you guys like a side-by-side comparison. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna throw them on the screen right now. So, you know, let me know what you guys think. On the left side here, we have the what is it called? The 4K HQ. This is this is log. I haven't graded it or nothing yet. I just want to see. You can tell. You don't have to grade it to see the detail. It looks good. It's cool. But then when I go to raw, my God, it looks. Let me go to the full screen. So this is the raw, right? Let me go to C-Log 3 because that's what I prefer. I could probably bump up the exposure a little bit. You know, let me just throw a quick grade on here. Let me see what works. This is just some grades I was messing with. I don't want to overdo it. I just want to do something light. This colors can be pushed. So, that's good. There's a lot of orange. Let me take out some of this orange. In fact, let me just mess with the tint. No. Let me get the white balance correct here. There we go. I need to bring the I don't want to do that. A little bit of that. What should no? Let's redo that. Let's increase the exposure a little bit. Let's turn the highlights down a little bit. Turn the highlights down a little bit there. You know, just wow, man, that looks so clean, dog. Like, oh my goodness. Oh, bro, that's insane. Now, let's try to see if we can mimic the same grade. We're gonna append it. They look completely different even when appended. Let me delete that. Put one and then let's append. It looks completely different just because it's not raw, obviously. Like, not that it even looks bad. It's just it's different. Like, it's a different type of structure. Like, you would have to do a little bit more. It's almost like you gotta do more work, which is fine, but the noise is more. You can't really set your ISO values. It's, oh Lord have mercy. That detail is in. Oh God, that is not the same, bro. Like, I can make it look good. I get it. Like, let me start from the top. Like, that's not the issue. Like, in fact, that one was a bit dark, but it froze on me. has the weirdest facial expressions. Okay, let's see what we can do with this one. So, put a couple in here. I am gonna append my main LUT from it. So let me do that real quick so I don't have to start completely from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So I have that main LUT there. Let's go here. Maybe we can do some saturation and contrast, just a little bit. I'm not even gonna mess with the saturation. Next one, I'm just gonna fuck with the curves a little bit. It's a bit more green than I would like. Let me add one in the middle here, and then let's. I'm not a colorist, so I mean, there's no reason for me to overthink this. I'm just going with the flow, trying to get something that looks good. Like, this looks good, it works, but it's not nearly the same as shooting in the actual 8. Wow, how am I gonna hack this, man? How am I gonna make this work? Because there is a difference. Like, no, let me not do that. Let me not do that. Let's just reduce the orange. Let's do that, and then the green. Let's take it. Let's leave it from there. Let that be regular. Let's put that one there, and then the gamma. Move it up a little bit. Nah, no. You know, I mean, that's a different grade, but, you know, I'll probably just need a little bit more time to match it with the raw. But for the most part, it's, you know, for the most part, it's cool. Let me grab the still of it. For example, you know, this is what it looks like. Let me go into the full screen mode here. So, you know, you got this. That's 4K. Let me mark it right there so I can come right back to that spot. You got the 4K 120, you know, that's graded. Then we have this. This is also graded, but let me try to append the grade that we just did. See what that's gonna end up looking like. It's not the same. I mean, it's obviously different. We need to. Yeah, I'm not good at trying to match these. Like, I don't. This would take me so long. It really depends on the grade you're trying to go for. Because, for example, I mean, this right here, that's decent. You know what I'm saying? That's a good. You know, it's these things are. I don't know where that stopped, but so after what I've seen, going back and forth, you know, analyzing the 4K HQ clip and the raw clips. You know, granted the raw clips, the 4K HQ clips look good, but they don't nearly look as good as they don't nearly look as good as the 4K. They don't nearly look as good as the 4K. I mean, as the 8K raw. It's just and I like, that's what I was saying. I get it. You know, it makes sense. But this is not for me. It looks good, it's dope. I'm gonna use it, but it can't be my go-to. Like, after seeing what after experiencing what I've experienced, it's like downgrading. You know what I'm saying? So those wait times is something that I feel like I'm just gonna have to incorporate those into my shoots, and I'm gonna have to have a timer. when the timer is on, everybody knows the timer is on, and we could just do something or take a break, whatever the case may be. It is what it is, man. And then 4K 120, damn, like the way these things eat, like look at that. That is so much more detailed. It's insane. Like, oh my goodness, dog. That there's so much more detail in this. Let me see what this grid looks like on it. Let me check all that out. Bro, this looks like a freaking movie, bro. This looks like a freaking movie. Oh my god. This looks like a man. I'm gonna put a little sequence for you guys, I guess, but let me know what you guys think, man. I'm gonna keep, I ordered the Ninja and I got the Ninja and the Delkin 2 TB SSD. That shit, damn, that shit is expensive, but I think it's needed. So I'm gonna send the Ninja back. I don't think I need it. It's not gonna work. It's dope to know it has that and that's what it can do. But if 4K HQ can last, if 4K 60 can go that long, then I technically, we'll see, man. We'll see. I'm gonna do my own testing with 4K HQ using the what is it called? The hard drive that I'm gonna receive tomorrow directly. Because if I don't need the Ninja, I don't want to have to lob around something extra that I don't need. I'm not trying to show off gear. I like to just grab what I need to get the job done. And honestly, the smaller the form factor, I think the better, because you could take it more places and not cause a scene, but still retain such quality that question, wow, how? You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro. Let me know what you guys think. You have your own eyes too. Let me know. This is just a quick. I just wanted to see, and I already knew the answer before. I feel like I knew the answer before. Everything was confirmed. But after seeing it, like this looks good. Don't get me wrong, right? I could see it on screen, like literally. It looks good, but there is a difference. There's a significant difference. It's so much sharper. I like the sharpness of it, even though because you can now do a lot of things that you would like. We can crop this in a little bit more. Like there's so much you can do. Like you can. Oh my God, the things you can do with this. You know what I mean? Dude, oh my, these music videos that I'm editing right now, bro, they're about to be insanity. I am I'm not going to trip. I'm not going to trip. I'm going to keep my EOS off. I'm going to keep dealing with the limitations and I'm just going to work around it. This is insane. I've never had a camera that looks this good. Like I understand that pixel isn't everything, but this 4K HQ, this looks good. Don't get me wrong. This is dope. Like this is fire. This is fire. You know what I mean? Let me put you on the big screen. 4K HQ. Look at that. That's fire. I mean, it looks fine. keep in mind these were all on the same exact settings. Same exact settings, every single one. And then you got this. I know the grades are different. I tried to lift these up. These ones are the log footages came out a little bit more darker than the raw files. I don't know why, but they just did. And with raw, you can pick whether you want C log 1, 2, or 3. You know, I don't. Let me show you guys here at the bottom section. You know, when you go into the raw tab, you know, down here, you could just set it up. You know that you want C log 1. You could set it to Rec 709. You know, which is that's dope too. You know, let me see what that looks. Yeah, I mean that's cool. That actually doesn't look too bad. But you see how the highlights are kind of like blown out, you know, like on this side over here. But and then you can just go to the next one, which is Canon log. You know, that's not gonna work for what I'm trying to do. And then you know, log 3 just works perfectly. Like it gives me the dynamic range. I've gotten used to grading with log 3, and that's just what I prefer right now. You know, I like it a lot. I love the curves I get from it. I can even make that darker if I want. Like you can this can be pushed. It's not clipping. The colors aren't clipping, and that's just I couldn't do that to the 4K HQ. Yo, that's dope. Wow. Oh God, bro. That's crazy, dog. Man, if you got the patience, you can make it work, bro. I'm happy. I think that yeah, bro. This isn't so bad. The only crazy part about it is storage. It's storage. The 4K HQ is amazing, but damn. Wow, I'm trying to I just want did I shoot that right? Why does that not look as good, bro? Isn't it downsampling from 8K? If it's downsampling from 8K, why does it look so bad? This literally looks like a film camera. Like this looks like something else, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy to me. Like this looks good. Like you know, the autofocus sometimes, man, it goes in and out. You know, something I've noticed a lot, at least on several of my shoots. Times where I feel like it should be in the autofocus should be on. It never like it goes off. That's how I've had those experiences a few times. Not really sure why. Wow. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. So I think I'm gonna keep playing with the EOS R for a little bit, and then I'll make you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens with all these new cameras coming out. I don't know if I wanna, but even with all these new cameras coming out, they're not even that like they don't sound too exciting. I feel like with the ND thing is cool, but I feel like man, I might as well just try to see if I can get an ND filter from you know one of those RF ND filters and try them out myself. But this camera just checks off the box of all the things I need, except the overheating thing just made it a disappointment, you know. But enough of that. We over it now. Yeah, let me turn the shadows down a little bit, you know, the color boost. So yeah, I mean, you can make it look good, man. Like you can make this is 4K HQ. You can make it look good. It's just oh my Lord, have mercy. This is dope, but it doesn't it doesn't look as good. Like, it's clear as day. Oh my lord, bro. There's noise for sure, because I mean I was at ISO 1000. There's noise, but that's DaVinci's Resolve noise reduction is insanity. No, you put that on extend. You give this like 30. You put this at like 3. You come over here. You do like 50. You put this again. You start at like 1.5 and work your way up. I'm gonna set it at 2. You good, bro? Because it's 8K. It's gonna not only will it retain the sharpness. You can even make it sharper if you want, but since you're shooting 8K though, it should still be sharp, and the noise should be not as much. Because I believe what we're seeing is on the screen there, all this chromatic stuff. That's all just sharpness. Because when you pause it, no, I might need more. I might need more. Let me put that back. No, yeah, it's just sharpness. Because when you pause it, it's gone. When you hit play, you can see it happening. Pause it, gone. That tells me one thing. That tells me what I want to know. I mean, when when you export it, it shouldn't be there. But there are times where you might want those noise. You know what I mean? So let me just reset that. Man, I've talked a lot. Let me know what you guys think. That's what I think. I think the 8K versus the 4K HQ, there's a big difference. And I mean, if you're not, I plan. Let me not talk about everybody. I don't care what other people do. I'm gonna be shooting this 8K all the time if I can, especially with the 2 terabyte CFast Express that should be here tomorrow. I plan on shooting 8K all the time. So let me know what you guys think. I'm gonna be very cautious to just turn off the camera as much as I can. I'm gonna have my timer always going. So that's that.
TheHitBrainiac. You don't cause I'm gonna let it get started. Nah. Used to give everything, now I'm cold-hearted. Yeah. Billboards, we tryna get charted. Yeah. Run up the stars, straight up the market. Yeah. You don't cause I'm gonna let it get started. Nah. Used to give everything, now I'm cold-hearted. Yeah. Billboards, we tryna get charted. Yeah. Run up the stars, straight up the market. Yeah. I'm always giving things. Yeah, I ain't done, I'm still trying to get more things. Calculated word, you know my brain go insane. With these sounds, I'm a magician, you know David Blaine. She rocket designer, you know Alexander McQueen. Yeah, Mary Jane in my veins, that shit gas, man. Studio cooking up word like, ooh, that shit cocaine. My whole life changed when I had a daughter at young 18. You don't cause I'm gonna let it get started. Nah. Used to give everything, now I'm cold-hearted. Yeah. Billboards, we tryna get charted. Yeah. Run up the stars, straight up the market. Yeah. You don't cause I'm gonna let it get started. Nah. Used to give everything, now I'm cold-hearted. Yeah. Billboards, we tryna get charted.